What is love to me? Love, hmm. Trust. Um, First you have to be friends. Um, Communication. Um, what else? It's a lot of different things. Not of like sex is not me, but sex is love too. Compassion. Um, Being affectionate. That's
Yeah.
what love.
I would say to me, love is just, I don't know, it's everything in one. Like it's being there for the person that you're with. It's also showing support. Yeah, it's all that.
An ideal relationship to me looks like, once again, go back to communication. Have a time to set aside where y'all can talk to each other about your problems instead of just holding it in. Um, Going on dates sometimes. Uh, Also, you got to give each other space. So instead of you being around each other, like, take a day out, you have to give each other space
Yeah.
to where y'all can, regroup, meditate.
I feel like it's right for me or for us because we're learning communication. We're getting a lot better at it because that is like a struggle point for like every relationship. But not only that, but just like every day we learn more and more and more about each other that we didn't know before. So just going through the process with that, it just helps us find out who we are together as one and also separately.
With it being open, it's a lot. With us, because we're open to a lot. I'm gonna get like real personal. So some people relationships don't work because they want to cheat on each other and they go out and cheat on with a different person. So we got to understand this to where if we feel like bringing in somebody at
It's
the
like if it's okay
time,
with you, it's cool with
if we like the
me.
person, we'll bring them home. I'm just gonna we have a threesome, um, just to keep our relationship going instead of outside going cheating and stuff. So we try to do different stuff to make the relationship going.
But with that, you also
It's
have to,
boundaries.
yeah, you also have to make sure that the person that you're doing it with is also tested constantly every 3 months and make sure that they're good with their health. So,
And then with me being like popular in the community, I don't do it with a lot of people. So a lot of people they come to us about having threesomes. I turn them down a lot because I don't want our business to be out. What happens in the bedroom, stay in the bedroom. But I have to say no a lot of times.
So what's the worst experience in that kind of relationship?
The worst experience that kind of relationship is, I guess, trust, and then the other partner, I guess, liking the other person more. So you can elaborate more if you want to. So the worst experience in that sort of open relationship is trust, and then the worst experience is finding somebody that won't tell your business. Because with this community, a lot of people just run and tell your business, and yourself be out on the internet everywhere. People you don't know, and then the worst thing is finding someone that won't get too attached.
that
So
part, that part.
it's that part, and then the other person probably liking the other person more. So you have to find somebody that you can do it. Okay, it's time for you to go home. That's it.
Give us our space, please.
Right.
We're the couple, you're the
Right. For real. That's it. It really, I mean, it play a part, but it's not the biggest thing in our relationship. Our relationship is more getting to know each other and us being around each other. So
That is
it's
true.
not a big part in our relationship.
Well, of course, throughout childhood, you always get talked about sex, but I feel like the major time was like working for BU Wellness, and well, actually, really getting to know Damon since he has always been a part of BU Wellness, and he taught me a lot more about sex that I didn't know, like especially with you have to go every 3 months because I didn't know like how often you had to go. So yeah.
With me, it was my favorite Uncle Rodney who told me about sex. Um, and that came about. Caught my first STD, and I had ran to him like, "What's going on? I'm burning and leaking." So he was like, "Boy, let's get on the bus." So he took me on the bus, and he went to Belfry. That's when it's on the corner. He was like, "Well, if you don't want nobody to see you, you don't want to go." But I went. I got treated and tested, and ever since he was like, we just talk about everything. It's like my father, so
Yeah.
I'm real open with him.
That's a great question. I wish I knew like all of the ways to protect myself other than just using a condom. Because I feel like there are like other ways to protect yourself during sex. So
With me, stuff that I wish I knew about sex back then. I wish I knew myself back then, and then I would, know a lot more. Because at the time, I was just dealing that with women and men and didn't know myself. So I think I would learn more if I just, back in the day, pick one to do. Then also if I knew about condoms more. Well, my Uncle Rodney taught me about all that after, after I caught my first STI. But I wish I knew more about that. I wouldn't have caught my STI.
safe sex is definitely a practice, but the reason for doing it is just to keep my health on point and make sure that I'm good no matter what. And also like I said before, like I try to when we bring somebody else in and try to make sure that they're tested and they're good with their health and stuff. So there's no confusion later on or in between. So. Oh yeah,
I do. Um,
definitely.
it is a form of self care because if you're not safe, you never know what's gonna happen. Because just because some of the STIs is viral, you can still catch skin to skin. Some STIs skin to skin. So if you don't know your body, I always say check the other person before you have sex, and then that way you won't catch nothing. If something don't look right, don't do it. So it is a form of self care. I also say groom yourself with that too.
Definitely.
Because sometimes you can't see stuff.
It's so true.
I know that. Oh, okay.
You-
Yep. So I know that PrEP is a way to keep a person from catching HIV, and also like it's a continuous thing that you have to take. It's not just you take it once and then that's it, and then you don't catch it. No, you have to keep taking it in order to not catch it. Y'all taught me well. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think everyone should consider using PrEP. Even so, people like to have a lot of sex partners. They should use PrEP. Also, if you're going with somebody that is HIV positive, it's best that the negative person take PrEP, and it will stop them from getting HIV. It won't stop them from getting a STI, but they should still wear condoms and get tested. All the time.
Practice safely.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, no. Because the advertisement out there nowadays don't fit my demographic, and only time you see stuff to talk about PrEP is like if you're watching like a
LGBT
LGBT TV
show
show,
or movie.
or like
Well,
you
not
say,
movie, but
somebody
show.
that work at an agency. Um, if you just scrolling on Facebook or something, periodically, but it's still not going to be us. It's going to be Caucasians or somebody else in the advertisement. So, no, I wouldn't know about PrEP if I wasn't affiliated with BU.
Yeah, I will have to agree, and I would say, well, I do see the commercials like often, but like I would know about it or hear about it just from the commercial, but that would be it. I wouldn't really care to, go to the doctor and say, hey, I want to get on PrEP.
Because in our community, Black people really don't. We don't take medicine. And when we get sick, we don't go to the hospital like that. So how will we know about it?